Hey guys, today I'm here with a slightly different kind of video. Yesterday I went to this event for beauty bloggers in Slovenia called Beautiful Bloggers Meetup. It's held every year in November and this was the 4th. It was my first time going because, as you may or may not know, I've lived in London for the past 4 years. I really wanted to go every year, but I had to save my holiday for Christmas. But now that I moved back, I could finally go. I've been to many blog YouTube conferences before, in America, in London, in Amsterdam, all over the place. And this was by far the best organized one. And I would just like to say huge thank you to Nika, who organized it. I'm gonna link her down below. She's also a blogger. She did such an incredible job. And you have to know, this was not like a tiny little event. It was huge. It went on for 12 to 14 hours. There was food, there were talks, lots of brands who came, and lots of bloggers. There was, I think, 50 of us. Yeah, it was incredible. I wanted to film this video yesterday, but I came home so late and I was so tired. I literally couldn't physically. I was wearing like heels for 14 hours, which is not something I'm used to. I came home with like 2 arms full of bags. Huge thank you to Vesna and her sister. Vesna is another blogger. Everyone that I mentioned today, basically, I'm gonna link down below. But she and her sister, bless them, gave me a lift back home. Otherwise, I don't know how I would be able to like get back to the flat because there's a lot of walking involved. Anyway, back to the event. Like I said, it was going on for like 12-14 hours. It was a long day. Lots of socializing, which is exhausting enough for me because I have social anxiety. I was actually really nervous to go to the event. Before I moved to London, like 4 or 5 years ago, the blogging scene in Slovenia was really tiny and we kind of all knew each other and it was a very comfortable environment. But in the past 4 years, the scene has developed. There's tons of bloggers now in Slovenia. It's crazy. So I didn't really know what to expect. I was like a little nervous to go because I didn't really know if I was gonna have like any company. You know, I don't want to be that girl standing in a corner with no one to talk to. I can't do small talk. For me, it's really difficult to approach people in like such settings. I'm totally fine with like one-on-one conversations and like smaller groups, but throw me in a room with like 100 people and I freeze. Thankfully, I stumbled into Vanessa, who's a YouTuber, before we went in, and we kind of started chatting, and then we spent like the whole day roaming around together. And I also ended up meeting some more lovely people that I haven't seen before, met before, and it was lovely. So the program, when we first arrived there, we had a bit of a mingle and breakfast. The company that did our food is called Barbarella, and oh my god, the food there was so good. I can't tell you how amazing it was. I ate like this vegan/vegetarian burger. I'm like still dreaming about them. I want the recipe. Then after the breakfast, we had our first presentation of the day with the main sponsor of the event, which was Herborian, a French/Korean skincare brand. It has only just became available in Slovenia, so it's a new brand to our market. And I was actually really excited for the presentation because I heard a lot of bloggers, the ones that I fully trust with reviews and tips and everything. I heard them talk about this brand and how amazing their CC cream is. So I was like really hoping we're gonna get one, and we did. And I can't wait to give it a try. This is the product I'm talking about. We got the konjac sponge, a little tester of the BB cream, of the glow cream. So excited to try these, guys. And then also the BB shot mask. I have to say the presentation was amazing. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to these kind of things, and I love learning the behind the scenes of the brands. I love learning about like the products, how they're made, what's the idea behind them. And this brand just seems top notch. And by the end of the presentation, I was like, I need to try everything. Like everything sounds incredible. I was one of the co-founders that gave us the presentation and explained us how the products work and stuff like that. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Then after that, we had an Instagram workshop, which wasn't too relevant for me, I would say, because I knew everything that was said already. But I think if you're a beginner at Instagram, you would find it useful. The tips were very well presented, so I have nothing to say about that. It was great, it just was too basic for me, basically. Then after the Instagram talk, we had a Photoshop workshop, which again is something that I think was really interesting to people who haven't been using Photoshop yet. Although I worry that it was slightly overwhelming for them, because you can't really learn it by watching someone else press like the buttons. You do need to have like a computer in front of you and do it slowly, step by step. To me it was fine, obviously, because I just went to like a proper Photoshop course, and again have been working with it actively for like a year and a half now. So yeah, it was fine for me to follow. Didn't necessarily learn anything new, but I think it was still like a great addition to the program, because people were able to see what you can do with photos, and obviously you can then go home and Google it, how to do it and stuff like that. Then we had lunch with the sponsors, and we basically had this beauty market set up. There were stands where different brands were, and we just did like a full circle to go from one to another, check out their new collections, talk with the PRs. We also got a whole lot of gifts from the PRs, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. I have to say this was such a great and like non-intrusive way to have like a back and forth with a brand. I am shit at networking, I'm just gonna say it, but this was like a very foolproof way of meeting brands and everything. So yeah, I really enjoyed this part. It was a wonderful idea to include it. I think it's every year anyway, but yeah, great thinking, Nika. Then after lunch we had a seminar on basically legal issues when it comes to blogging, or like the business side of blogging. I don't know how to explain it, but there was a lawyer slash tax advisor that was leading the seminar. Not something that you usually see at like blogger conferences, but it was such an amazing addition. We went through like the copyright issues, learned how like contracts work when it comes to that. Then we talked about which type of business is best to set up as a blogger. Is it being a freelancer, having your own company, working through different contracts that we have in Slovenia? I'm not gonna bore you with that, but it was really informative, and I honestly loved that seminar. Then we listened to another talk about the ethics in blogging. To me, being honest and transparent and true to yourself when it comes to your blog, your YouTube, social media business is really important. It's something that I always put on the #1 spot. I never want to lose your trust. I don't really work with a lot of brands. Like I mentioned, I feel like a lot of brands because I like buy them and use them and tell you about them, but my videos are normally not sponsored at all, so I don't have to really worry about that yet. But if it comes to that at one point, you can be sure I'll always be completely transparent and truthful, because that's a value that's very important to me. But yeah, there's a lot of people in this business that are, you know, doing it for the money, and they're writing the reviews for the products they haven't properly tested out and taking on sponsorships that are completely irrelevant to them and to their audience. So I always follow the rule of, if you wouldn't want to recommend a product to your best friend or your family member, then you probably shouldn't be recommending it. But yeah, let's move on. Then we had another little break with another sponsor, Aphrodita, which is a Slovenian skincare brand with a very long tradition, but they always bring out something new. To be honest, I haven't tried a whole lot of their products. I know they have some iconic ones that I need to definitely give a go soon, but we got a few goodies from their new collection. There were a few collections we could choose from. They had one with like coconut, one with rice milk, but I went with the argan oil one. The whole range is called the spa range, but yeah, I got the organic argan shower cream and mask, and also the organic argan rich body balm. After the break we had another like seminar, and it was all about the language. The guy who did the seminar works for really important publications in Slovenia as like a proofreader and stuff like that. So he gave us some tips on how to improve our writing for the blog, how to make it flow better, how to use less filler words, how to, you know, use commas, and how to like separate paragraphs. It was a really valuable seminar. This and like the legal one were probably my favorite, but there was a bit of a heated debate happening in the middle because some people like were refusing to take on his advice and arguing that bloggers can write however they want, you know, they can use like slang language and not write punctuations and whatever, because that makes them connect with their audience more, which I don't agree with. It really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if that's just like the linguist in me, but I don't think that having really badly formed sentences makes you connected to your audience. And I think if you are putting your work out there for everyone to see, you should make it as good as you possibly can when it comes to photography, when it comes to design, and at the end of the day also when it comes to writing, which is a huge part of blogs. You know, if you want to be seen as a professional, you can't write like you're in kindergarten. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the world's best writer. I don't think I'm that bad either. At the end of the day, companies have been paying me for years now to write for them, so I think I'm not that shit. But still, I'm not the world's best writer, and there's always plenty of room for improvement, and I think that you should improve with like time and try to take advice on board. I don't know, I personally don't really enjoy reading blogs, articles that are all over the place grammar wise and use the same word in the same paragraph like 10 times. So yeah, that debate argument in the middle really was not necessary, I feel like, and I felt really bad for the presenter because he did a really good job. He even gave us some like notes with like the main mistakes that we did and like wrote us like the improvements, which to me, very valuable, especially after 4 years of living in London. I'm the first to admit my Slovene has gone really downhill because I've only been talking in English all the time and writing as well. So one of the reasons why my blog is now bilingual, so in English and Slovene, is so that I can practice writing in Slovene, so I can practice my first language, you know, and also obviously expand the audience because not everyone speaks English. But yeah, to me, improvement is always very important. So that's my rant done. The last talk of the day was basically about how to price yourself, how to value your work and things like that. It was more of a motivational talk, but again, like something that I need to hear because I definitely don't value my work enough. Everyone around me tells me that, but yeah, I need to like switch the mindset. I think a lot of Slovenians undervalue their work, to be honest. We have it like engraved in our little minds that we shouldn't charge too much. But yeah, the talk was given to us by Aleš Lisac, who is like one of the biggest, you know, marketing gurus in Slovenia. I have actually listened to one of his talks like years and years back, and I have to say they are really good. Like, he makes a lot of good points, and I really enjoyed this one as well. I think that was it as far as like seminars go. At the end, there was also Beauty Bloggers Awards. The awards were given to like the best products that came out in that year, to online stores and brands who were best at collaborating with bloggers in the previous year, to bloggers that have contributed to the community most, things like that. And then at the end we had another like mingle with basically everyone that was at that event. We were just chatting away basically all night long, and we had some music as well, some drinks, some food. Very, very enjoyable. And then we got another massive goodie bag to take home with us. You can't see, but here I'm like now surrounded with all these bags, and I'm quickly gonna show you what we got. I already showed you Arborian, I already showed you Aphrodita. Next on the list is Kerastase. We got their versatile beautifying oil for hair, the Elixir Ultimate Beautifying Oil Mask for all hair types, and we also got some shampoo samples for dull hair, also from the Elixir Ultimate line. I have to mention this product. I think that was the one that was put in my hair at the event because I was asked if I want to have my hair zhuzhed up, and I was like, okay, all right. This product, ladies and gentlemen, I think just changed my hair life. When she put it in my hair and I touched it, I was like blown away because my hair has never ever been so silky soft before. I mean, you can probably even like see it on camera. Like, it's unusually like silky. You know that feeling when you like leave the hairdressers and your hair is like all like fluffy and soft, and I don't know how to explain it. It's that kind of feeling achieved in like 2 seconds after you apply this product. This is like a finishing product. I'm buying gallons of this. I've only tried it once, not even myself yet, but this is probably already one of my most loved products of 2018 because it is incredible. I always put hair oil into my hair, and it definitely does help with like dry ends and everything, but never ever had I had an effect like this on my hair. Then we got something from Essence, which is one of my like all-time favorite brands. It's very close to my heart. It was like the first brand that recognized us as like bloggers in Slovenia. And fun fact, I've also worked for Essence when I was living in the UK. I was doing their social media and influencer marketing. So a bit biased, but not really. They have really good products for a really low price. I actually saw this new palette they're coming out with, and hashtag I need. It's like so me and so gorgeous, so I'm definitely getting that. I was like heart eye emoji when I saw it. In the goodie bag we got the Color Boost Matte About Matte liquid lipstick that I haven't tried yet, and we also got the I Need a Miracle volumizing and strengthening mascara with lash tinting complex. By the way, speaking of Essence, this nail polish that I'm wearing like all the time is from Essence. It's the 3rd bottle that I've gone through this year, and if I had to choose one nail polish to wear for the rest of my life, this would be it. It's called Sweetest Candy, I think. Very, very nice nude. Anyway, moving on, we also got a little eyeshadow palette from a brand called Love. We got the Rose and Copper eyeshadow palette that I actually haven't opened yet, so let's give it a quick look. Ooh, very nice. Look at this. Again, very me colors. I haven't tried anything from the brand before, so I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm excited to give this a go for sure. Then we have L'Occitane, the brand you all probably know. We got the hand cream. This is one of like my winter skincare staples. It's the one with shea butter for dry skin, and this is the like Christmas packaging. So cute. We also got some pins and this really awesome bag, which I think I'm gonna use when I have to like travel between 2 places, like move between 2 places, and I need to bring a lot of skincare with me. This will come in very handy for sure. I just had to change my SD card because I've talked for way too long. Let's move on. We also got some goodies from Oriflame. Oriflame sells their products through catalogs, and I actually used to buy a lot of their products when I was younger because I've always had A1 and Oriflame catalogs. We got their new Swedish spa range, which, you know, I'm obsessed with Sweden, so I hope I'm gonna like this as well. We got the body scrub, which I actually need, so very handy. Then we got the Tranquil Drops bath relaxer. Sounds very interesting and makes me want to take a bath, although I'm not a fan of baths, but I think I'm gonna take a bath to try this out. And then we also got a shower oil. Then I also got something from Nellypot, which is a Slovene brand. I've actually already tried this product from them before. It is an all-natural deodorant made out of coconut oil, and it looks like that. But they have a couple of new products out, so I need to look into that. Then another Slovenian brand that was there was Novella, which I haven't tried yet, but I've heard a lot about it because it was on this show that we have in Slovenia called Kerastase Slovenia. It's basically a show about one of the supermarkets in Slovenia helping startup brands. Every year they select a few businesses, they order a whole bunch of products to them, they get them in like the big stores, and if they're selling, they give them like long-term contract. It's an amazing concept. I love that show. I love what it does for small businesses in Slovenia. And yeah, this is the cream that I've actually heard a lot about. I think it was one of the winning products in like one of the previous seasons. I'm not sure, but I think it was. It's basically cream with snail slime. It's apparently a really good anti-aging option that regenerates skin, and yeah, I can give it a try. This is very out of the box kind of product. I've tried nothing like it before. Another Slovene brand that was at the beauty market was For Kids and Us. Again, a brand that I've heard a lot about during the past few years, but I haven't actually tried anything from them before. But we got these 4 balls here. It's also like a natural brand. I think these are shampoos for hair. Again, very out of the box concept, and I'm living for that kind of things because I love to try out things that are like slightly unusual. Okay, next is The Body Shop. I used to be all over The Body Shop. Before I moved to London, every time I visited the city, I went to their store. But again, I haven't tried anything from them in a few years now. You can probably notice a bit of a theme, but I basically had to pay rent, ridiculously high rent, when I was in London, so I couldn't really afford to shop. We got 4 products from The Body Shop from their Christmas range. All the decorations they had at the stand were so beautiful. But I got 4 I guess products from the Berry Bonbon range. I got the shower gel, then we have the softening body butter, and also the hand cream. And this, I believe, is like a bath bomb. Yeah, it's a bath bomb. It's a berry scent, but it's quite a sweet berry scent for those of you interested. We got a canvas bag from S. Oliver and also one of their perfumes. It's called Black Label for women. I'm very, very picky with perfumes, so we'll see how I like it. Now, shit, I have this massive pile of stuff. Whew. Are you ready for one more round? Okay, so this is what we got from NYX. I love their multi-purpose oil that I use for my hair, and I use it on my face. I especially love it for traveling because if I go somewhere like during the winter time for a bit of a longer period of time, I don't take like all the creams and stuff with me. I just take that oil and I can use it on my body, on my hair, and my face. It's great for like hydrating if you have dry skin. But in the box we got the Rev de Mille Ultra Rich Cleansing Gel, and we also got the Rev de Mille Ultra Nourishing and Repairing Honey Lip Balm, which is another cult product that I have tried before, unless they have like a new version. I wasn't a huge fan of it because it created like a film on my lips. It didn't really nourish them, but I'll give it another go and see if the product changed or if my lips have changed. I don't know, we'll report back. Then, exciting news, ladies and gents. For the first time in my life, I'm gonna have a beauty advent calendar. If you know me in real life, you'll know that I've been literally obsessing over beauty calendars for years. I've always wanted to buy one. I never had the funds or thought they would be like worth it or whatever. So I'm very excited for this Christmas season because now I finally have one. I actually don't only have one, I have 2 because my mom told me another one is waiting for me back home from Annie, who have contacted me recently, and they're also sending me a beauty advent calendar with like the nail stuff. So I'm so excited. Let me know if you would like to see me unbox them so that you can see what's inside and maybe buy one for yourself. I don't mind opening them in advance because I'm leaving on the 22nd of December anyway, so I'm gonna have to start opening them earlier, you know. So yeah, let me know if you want to see the contents. But at the event we got one from Makeup Revolution, which is a brand I have tried before. Their products are a bit of a hit and miss. I think some are really good, some are not that great. Here's a little sneak peek of what's inside, and I love the look. It looks quite versatile. We have something from Caudalie, this little set. I've tried their face mist that I really love for the summertime. Haven't tried anything else, I don't think. We got the Clear Skin Purifying Toner, the Blemish Control Infusion Serum, and Skin Perfecting Mattifying Liquid. Then Melvita is also a brand that I've heard a lot about and I haven't tried yet, and I've been dying to try their products. We got the Indigo Oil Pre-Shampoo Color and Scalp product, and a little cute candy cane. Then from Medex, which is another Slovene brand, we got some honey. The reason why they were at the beauty bloggers event is because they do have some beauty products made from honey as well. From Gardenia, which is a big florist company in Slovenia, we got this little cute ornament. And from Lampetit, we got this cute flower. It's like a handmade thing that I think you can attach to like walls and stuff like that. I'm actually thinking of getting a few of this and putting it up on the wall in my beauty room when it becomes usable again. Then we got a cute little package from Barvish. They sell products from Grimace, which is a professional makeup brand that I am familiar with because they have this really good bronzer with a cold undertone that's like great for contouring that, yeah, I've been using for years. But we got a little eyeshadow like this and some lashes, which are a bit too much for me, to be honest, so I don't think I'll be using this, but they would come in handy for like some Halloween looks and stuff like that. Then we got a book. It's the same person that wrote the bestseller called Hygge, or however it's pronounced. It's, you know, a book about like the Danish lifestyle. And yeah, this is another book from that. It's about the Danish search for the happiest people in the world. I'm really excited to read this. Looks really cute. Oh my god, I've been talking for so long, even my battery died now. So sorry if this frame keeps changing, but I keep having to replace stuff to keep filming. Okay, let's move on to the next packaging by Skandor. Skandor? Science Creates Beauty. I've never heard of this brand before. This is completely new to me. We have a sample of their Power Hyaluronic Booster, Moisturizing Booster. Then we have, oh, a USB key, which my sister needs. So I think I'm gonna leave that one to her. Then we have the Intensive Moisturizing Emulsion. And also a Unique Cure, the Power of Unique High-Tech Concentrates. Okay, so there's like concentrate. Oh, it says that there's like a renewal peeling concentrate, instant lifting concentrate, and redensifying filling concentrate. Sounds interesting. Need to test it out and read some more about it. Anyone needs a drink? We also got some Ramazzotti Aperitivo Rosato. I don't really like alcohol, so I think I'm gonna leave this to my sister as well. Although it is pink and I'm kind of tempted to give it a try. I like cocktails, so maybe I would like this. Who knows? I don't even know what this is. I'm clueless when it comes to alcohol, clearly. Then we got something from Smile Concept Store, and it's actually the same thing that we got at the conference, blogger conference that I went to a couple of weeks back. It's this bracelet, which looks like this, and also this cute card, which says, "You look super cute when you smile." Then we also got Cosmopolitan magazine, which was like a media sponsor of the event, and we got this planner that Nika designs every year. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Oh my god, this is perfect for blogging. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. There's like this section when where you can like list products and like dates and notes. Then we have like monthly goals, a section where you can like put in the stats of like your blog and your social media. And here you have a page where you can like track your expenses when it comes to your blog. This is brilliant. Like, this is something that I really needed in my life. And then we have like the normal calendar type of sections like that. Some blank space to write on. This is such a cool idea. Thank you, Nika. I'll start using this like tomorrow. But yeah, we also got this huge and really handy bag. It's like very, very sturdy. If you need to like carry something heavy, which all of these things combined definitely were. Yeah, that's it for this video. I mean, as you can see, we got a lot of stuff. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna be able to drag this with me on the train. Another distraction, my friend Sophia just arrived. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this real quick. Thank you for watching. Again, I would like to thank Nika for organizing everything. I hope you enjoyed my, you know, review of the event, I guess you could call it, and my haul. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on Wednesday or on Sunday with a proper vlog. So thank you for watching. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking.